Greetings, my fellow children of the Spinner in Darkness, scions of Arachna. Welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. In the previous episode, we cleared the desecrated temple here in preparation for our new city, Arachna's Vale, to absorb it. And Arachna's Vale will spread all the way to the Tower of Torment if all goes well. The global politics in the realm is very fractious and chaotic, with many factions being at war with each other, but for now, we continue to stay outside of those wars. We have our holdings in the north. We have our holdings beneath the earth. We sit, we wait, we watch. We have 1,000 eyes watching from every shadow. When the time is right, when the Spinner in Darkness calls, we will rise forth and claim the world as our own. For now, let's move on. So, we are going to be making our way to the Tower of Torment. We're going to build a preemptive road in that direction, while the rest of our armies are going to clear out the various, not infestations, but neutral armies guarding some of the resource nodes that Arachna's Vale is eventually going to expand into. While we do that, the resources we gather from killing and eating those armies will go to Arachna's Vale, which will be very beneficial to us in the long run. So, let's proceed onwards. I think we start this basically by ending our turn, and after we end our turn, I actually want to quickly just look at our cities here, or at our empire development, sorry, wrong button, and see what might be available to us, because we're getting pretty far into the nature tier here. That is our primary development. So natural order, grant extra city stability is good, but this might be better. Wild expansion. Completing a province annexation summons an animal unit under your control depending on the province. Okay, would be cool, except it's not going to summon very many spiders. So, like, it's good, but that's also good. Philosopher soldiers gain knowledge whenever a unit gains rank. We have Astral Empire skill. Surge spellcasting. Casting a combat spell reduces the cost of other combat spells by 25%. Like, we don't need to worry so much about that. Spells can be cast on the first turn of combat. That could also be good. Instantly gain 1,000 mana. Interesting. Immediately summon an army of magic origin units with a low maintenance. That's going to be really good if we ever get attacked. So on that note, I think I want to actually keep about 250 Imperium. Possibly even more, because there's a second army that we can summon. We could also summon a bandit army. So I might want to just sit on 400 Imperium at any given time so that we can respond to any threats to our core. Because right now, our core city is more or less undefended. Alright. We'll make our roads. So, that being said, let's actually move down here, and we're going to have you construct a road up that way. We have an enemy army right there waiting for us. So, we'll pull back with these forces. Not pull back, we'll pull forward, I should say. Another ruler was denounced. Quartersghoul is denouncing Torbeld Dragonkiller. That's good. Let them fight each other. And we can summon a greater animal. So, I would like an animal. No, we have an animal already guarding that city, so we don't need to worry too much about it. Could someone one into Arachna's Vale right now? Question is, what are we gonna... No, hold on. If we summon it up there, this is going to... It's gonna summon a random tier 1 animal. The animals possible depend on the type of terrain the skill is cast on. I assume that's also the case here, but perhaps not. Let me look at the underground. So let's just try and summon it here in Donar Tour. I want to see what we get. This thing is going to cost 30 mana and 3... Okay, we're going to hold off on that, actually. That's going to be very strong, I imagine, whatever type of animal it is. But also very expensive, magic-wise. So, that is a problem. Where did this come from? I do not want to lose that. The only issue is I think we are going to lose it, because I can't reach that in time. Because we don't have a teleporter here. The quickest way we can reach it is teleporting in through here and excavating down this line to get to it. Yeah. definitely. Otherwise, we have to go pretty far around through the vestigial strand. There is a teleporter there, but unfortunately, I don't think we can use the teleporters of our vassals. Right? I wish we could. That is, an army of spider matriarchs. And who knows what else? Like, I could summon 3 units to defend this. Like a Watcher, Greater Animal Companion, and some random wild animal. I don't want to lose this. It's gonna be expensive. I can do it. We can always disband them afterwards. That'll be a tier 3, that'll be a tier 3. This is just gonna be a tier 1. I will be able to cast a lot of spells that will be able to help, so we can cast the Totem, which is just gonna summon, yeah, you know what? I think we can probably hold this place if we actually do this. So what did this get us? Ooh, a giant worm. Alright. Proper caustic worm. Alright. Cool. And then we'll get a Watcher right here. And just a regular old wild animal. Okay, this is tanking our economy, of course. But, we'll take 1 turn to complete. Let's just immediately drop another Watcher in. And this will be done in 1 turn. So, with that in place, and with the magic under our control, we should be able to survive there, and hold this off without having to redirect any of our armies. That being said, do I start constructing a teleporter now? I think I wait. I will, once that army's gone, because I don't know if I win. So if I don't win, I waste that money. Rally of the Leeches, Outriders, and Dark Warriors. Nah. Any building constructions? Okay, we got 4 turns left here, so let's get ready. I think I want to actually create an Overlord's Tower. 420 gold. Do it. So the Overlord's Tower is basically going to prevent provinces from breaking away when we reach really low stability. So that is something that can still happen with stability. That is why I was still concerned about stability, even though, like, low stability doesn't affect us. But when we get to the lowest stability, it still does. And then, of course, having high stability is beneficial, so... But I don't think we're ever going to reach that. That is not how we do things. Okay, these armies are still there. Hunting spider here. I wish I could just attack them. Once we have a teleporter ready, which is going to be ready in 2 turns, we can actually move our army back, or one of our armies back, and we can take that force out. Which we already did look at that unit. Alright, you guys are going to hold here for now. Protect the Slag Smelter Forge, because I do want to make sure that that doesn't fall. Because that is providing, you know, some Imperium, some gold, and is making our units cost less. And we'll occasionally add Fire Giants to our Rally of the Lieges, which sounds awesome. Alright, let's let the turn pass. Eloquent insult. A council member from your city, the Spinner's Nest, approaches you, waving a pamphlet. We received this pamphlet from Primo Nubula, my oracular seer. It took a while to decipher, but I believe they are laughing at us and calling us idiots. What does Delbert even mean? Is that even a word? We can't just let them insult us like this, my oracular seer. There must be something we can do to prove them wrong. It seems Spinner's Nest and your empire become the laughingstock regarding its level of education. We could invest in educating our citizens for 141 gold. We'd gain 38 extra knowledge per turn. That's not a huge thing. That sounds good. Needs schools. Swear to recruit more builders. We would gain... For 85 Imperium, we'd basically be able to instantly rush the Tier 3 Stronghold. I like that. Let's go. Alright, we now have a Tier 3 structure here. It's looking good. The Overlord's Tower is coming along. That's the Wizard's Tower here. So I love that the cities actually change appearance, and I love the look. You know, we've got our Barad-dûr looking cities here, which are awesome. So, did they just No, they're moving. Okay. Where are they going? I should probably take them out. So, we have our next greater animal here, which I'm gonna drop there. And I may as well summon a regular wild animal, because, no, we can't do that instantaneously. That's fine. I'm going to, actually, abort. What I want to do is use empowered beasts. So, cool. We have our hunting spider matriarch, our caustic worm, and I think we can take this army. I think we can take this army because we have a spell, basically, that's going to allow us to, it's going to be rough. Not going to lie. But I think we can do it, because we have a spell that will allow us to conjure, basically infinite. Not infinite, but a number of, fodder critters, though admittedly they're spawning a bunch of fodder critters, which is lovely. I find it interesting that our matriarchs cannot do that, whereas theirs can. Is it just the hunting spider matriarchs that can't, or what? What's going on here? Okay, let's move up to here. I'm gonna move you there. Watchers. We have our hatchlings are going to go out on the flank. They're going to hang out right here. Okay, it's not going to be able to reach us this turn. Can I check the range of it? Okay. Then its breath is fairly close range, 3-tile range. It might hit my matriarch, but if it wants to waste its breath on one unit, that's okay by me. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, let's summon a totem. Let's drop a totem. Where do we want to drop it? We could drop it right here. That'll be good. So, we have range on the dragon we're going to use. You do not. Okay. Can we hit anything from here? We cannot. What's your range? Where can you attack next turn? It's stunned. Did I just stun it? Heh. We stunned it. Alright. That's cool. Yeah, then we're gonna wait here. I'll move these spiders a bit, just to allow more room for things to spawn. Okay, because they're not going to be able to get into range of us. They can get close, and if they want to get close, that just means I'm going to be able to web them from farther away. I could advance with this, but that's going to put it into the danger zone, so we're going to hold ground. No. Back up. Just slightly back. There we go. Okay, they're coming this way. We're gonna have a nice spider fight here. Okay, they're gonna attack my totem, actually. Not a big fan of that. Alrighty then. We have summoned more spiders. Okay, we need to liberate our totem. And are you in range to dish out any webs here? Yeah, let's see if we can't web that matriarch and this dragon again. Can we immobilize it? We couldn't immobilize the dragon, but we did immobilize the matriarch, so that's good enough for me. You are going to deliver some magic bolts. 3 shots? Is that our best course of action? Probably. What other spells might we be able to drop down? I could also drop another totem. Let's drop a second totem. So, you have no line of sight onto any target, so if we move here, we can help defend this territory back here. We can kill these spiders, but I think I'd rather leave the spiders there to prevent both of the matriarchs from coming through. So we're going to have you come around and fight here. You'll fight here. Alright, good. Caustic Worm. can engage them. If we attack here, that should finish them off. Very good. And you did your thing. All that's looking good. This is fine. I'm worried about the dragon breath here, but it's too late for that. No, it went that way. Okay. That still hit 3 of my units, but ultimately it didn't do much damage. We have, I guess, pretty good blight resistance. Okay. Unfortunately, our worm is immobilized. Okay. Alright. I dealt some damage to my totem. Sadly. But we will summon another unit here in just a sec. And that should free up the totems, because they've now used all of their webs for the immediate future. It's a 3-turn cooldown? Yeah. Alright, Hell Pigs. Lovely. We have the spiders do this. They're not going to be able to. We do need to pick off this dragon. That is threat priority number 1. But let's send the Hell Pigs to finish off these spiders. Okay. These spiders are going to finish off those spiders. Lovely, they're dead. We have our matriarch here. She can attack the dragon, but I'd rather trigger... we're not going to trigger retaliation, are we? Ooh, what are you going to do? Psychic Gaze? We can get a little bit more damage there, but we might be able to get another stun off here. The mark? Okay, that's fine. So... let's get the matriarch in here. I think I want to actually... sunder its defenses, and then get the matriarch in there. Nice, it's immobilized. That's cool. So it can't turn, which means there's no point in me sending my spiders into its frontal arc. So we're going to send our second unit of spiders up on... go this way. Follow along there. Pretty good. Caustic Worm. Don't do it. It'll only hit 1 unit. Will it hit the dragon? I don't think so. Let's go defense. End turn. I think we got this. All we need to do is be strategic about it. Utilize our chaff units well. As, you know, sacrifices for the cause. There's another one back there. Yeah, all these vampire spider matriarchs is a big deal, but so far we're looking pretty good. Alright. New units out. We've got some burbs, Grimbeak crows, and we've got a unit of vampire spiders. So, get some damage in on this matriarch. See if we can't deal some damage onto one of them. Cut one of them down to size a little. We're gonna kill it? No, but we'll get something done. That'll trigger retaliation there. I'd rather trigger the retaliation onto the Hell Pigs. Let them die, and then we can get these in at full strength. Good damage. It's not quite enough. So you can get in there on that dragon. You can dish out some damage onto the dragon. Do it. Our birds will trigger retaliation, which I think we can actually just straight up kill this thing before having to worry about it. Oh no, there's going to be retaliation. Well, now I can send in the birds. Or do I send in the matriarch to finish it off? Birds aren't going to do it. Matriarch will. Nice. Alright, the dragon is dead. Which means we can send our birds in to attack this thing from behind. No retaliation there because it's a charge. Good. Send the birds to attack the spiderlings. Free us up in that direction. And our dread spider hatchlings here. We can get a flank attack here on this matriarch. Still gonna trigger a retaliation. Never mind, it wasn't a flank. Alright. Looking good. If we keep our watchers protected, they can do a ton of damage. And we mostly keep the enemies focused on our crappy units. We can save our better ones. Yeah, we are suffering losses here. They're dead, so this watcher is now exposed until we get another animal unit. But I'm confident we can probably kill one of them for next turn. Alright. Again, if we lose any units, it's not a problem. Like, these I summoned with the express intent of them being like a, you know, just a roadblock to stop this enemy attack. Alright, let's let the birds finish these guys off. Good. Which will allow the caustic worm to come around for a flank. Matriarch can come in there. Where we get our spiders into... Yeah, we'll get the little spiders in to trigger the retaliation. Good. We'll allow our matriarch to actually do a bit more damage. It's not much, but we're chunking that one down. This one, then I'm kind of worried about. So our birds need to come in here, get some damage in. We hit this already. Good. We'll prevent a retaliation, and actually, our birds can straight up kill it. Awesome. One down. Spiders here. Engage that matriarch. I think we're good here. I mean, I think we're good there too, but we're going to make use of it. Fantastic. Can we hit both of them with ice shackles? We can. Just for a teeny bit of extra damage. We've got the mana income, even with our recent expenses. Okay. Perfect. We have them killing chaff. Ow. Sorry. Okay, one totem gone. Advance up that way. Okay, our worm can come in from behind. Get in right in the middle, actually. Hit there, then we can kill that one without a retaliation. Nice. Verbs. Attack from here. And our watchers advance. Good. Burbs are gonna die. Burbs are gonna die, which means this watcher's gonna get exposed. Well, yeah. What are you gonna do? Okay. Yep. And turn. It's healing. Yeah, of course, it's a vampire spider. So we need to deal as much damage as possible. Let's kill this one. So I'm gonna Psychic Gaze it. And let's hit it with a Marcus Prey, just for some extra damage. The worm can trigger the retaliation, because it can survive it. You get in here on that one just to distract it. We'll attack it in just a sec. And our matriarch is immobilized? No, it's fine. Oh, she can kill it with a web? One hit? What the hell? Alright, 50 damage. Excuse me? What kind of web do you use? 26. 30% damage against targets with low morale. I guess they have low morale? Yeah, they do. Nice. Alright, attack him. Trigger the retaliation. Let's move our Watcher back. Oh, actually, we don't need to move it back. Let's hit it with the Psychic Gaze right here. Good, and it's stunned. Perfect. Perfect. So, nothing it can do. Let's get in there. Good damage. It's blinded now. You can trigger the counterattack. No, it's still stunned. Okay, now you pull back. Finish him. Her. Actually. Alright, wonderful. It's dead. We lost our tier 1 unit. Everything else survives. And that's all going to the Spinner's Nest. Very good. A little bit of extra resources for our Empire. You know, we're not really using our draft, of course, but we could. Could use our draft. We could get some Dark Knights. Unfortunately, our gold income is lacking, so I'm not going to actually use our draft. Unfortunately. Okay. For now, you guys just chill here. We have 69 mana income. Nice. That's what I like to see. Let's... we can't build a teleporter here right now. Should I disband anything? Because you're costing a ton, this Spider Matriarch. But it is a Spider Matriarch. I'd rather just teleport her to somewhere more useful. Okay, Grix Heart Eater has built a Seat of Shadow. Alright. Well, what are you guys up to? We can go kill these dragons, and you're going to keep building roads, like a good watcher. Don't go in there. What is this thing, actually? The Tower of Torment. This crumbling spire was once a mighty archmage's seat of power. It is constructed in a style often favored by wizards of the Circle of Evermore. While some powerful forces seem to have destroyed the tower and long vanquished its owner, dangerous arcane energies still seep from within the ruins. Cool. So if we take that, enemies cannot target world map spells in this domain. Awesome, so that will affect our whole city once we take it. Enemies cannot cast spells in combat in this domain. God damn, that's going to be obnoxious to take. So that's basically a free spell jammer. Wizard's Bombardment Siege Project, which can speed up... Oh, wait. Wizard's Bombardment Siege Project, which can speed up a siege using mana. So I guess that unlocks that. And adds a Bone Dragon to the Rally of the Lieges. Yeah. Sounds good to me. One turn to complete our storehouse here, so let's construct a granary. Fucking hurry it along. Alright, storehouse up and running. It's gonna be 11 turns for a granary. That's kind of slow, if I do say so myself. Let's just add a population here to expedite certain processes. So we need to go this way. Let's grab this, the ancient temple here. So, now that we have it, that's increasing our mana again. 94, no longer at 69. That is a travesty, but it is what it is. Okay, advance everything. You advance, and kill it. So, 2 fire dragons, 2 fire giants, a nightmare, and a fire wyvern. I mean, I think we've seen one of these before. Have I fought a fire dragon? I may have fought it in another campaign, so let's fight it again. Alright. Once again, cool terrain. Reflective of the map. So this is a similar, like, rocky terrain set that we had before. Or can we, like, get up there with teleportation or something? That'd be really cool. These burning piles all over the place are concerning. That's going to hamper our movement quite a bit, whereas I don't think it's going to halt the enemy's movement at all. Okay. What is this, actually? Oh, that's the Fire Runestone, which were both triggered by the Fire Titans. Or Fire Giants, I should say. They're not Titans. What's the range on it? 4 tiles. Well, I mean, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna wait here. Though, if we go up there on the ridge position, we will be within range of it. Though it doesn't do much damage, admittedly. So it might actually be worth just taking a couple of shots from this thing. And shoot it back anyways. Just for target practice, you know? Our spiders are gonna take up position right here. We're gonna fight with the high ground. Got our glorious spider army. Synarix, head over there. And we will get our battle line of spiders all nicely arranged into formations. What's wrong with this world? Why are the spiders marching in formation? Okay, if we advance here, we're going to take needless fire from that. Let's not do that. Let's move our Watcher up here. We can move all of our units up in that general direction. Another Watcher here. I'm going to kind of retreat to this side. We can fight on a more narrow front. We have numbers. This is true. So technically, it's probably in our benefit to fight a more dispersed formation. So this fire is not going to do anything to it. That's what I'm gathering. Yeah. It's on fire, but it's not taking any damage from it. Look, 2 can play this game, alright? We'll have a totem fight. And we have all of our units here. Unfortunately, they have to go through fire. Which is unfortunate. Well, you're going to summon some creatures up there. I'm probably overplaying the effect of this fire. Also, my spiders can jump. Let's not forget that. Though you cannot. Okay, you can, though. So, get over there. You can jump across, too. Do it. We'll take a position here. They can spit webs down when the enemy comes in closer. Yeah, my wild speakers are just gonna have to walk through it. I can deal with that. And my nymphs are gonna take up position here. Leofric Shadowbiter. Go around that way, and then you can sneak around. Alright. We shall wait for them to come to us, once again. Well, they're fast. But they're killing my chaff, so it's fine. You shooting my spiders? Yeah, those towers are pretty negligible. I think most of the use of these towers is just being roadblocks. And acting as kind of like a tank. Okay, so we can get down there already, but if we do that, we are going to be very exposed. Which I don't like. Whereas here we can rain down all manner of destruction with our webs. So let's do that. It's resisted immobilization, unsurprisingly. We can get a psychic gaze there. Stunning. Awesome. Alright, I like that. We can also try and drop in some extra spells. Let's throw in a Baneful Curse right here. It's gonna hit both of the dragons and the giant, which is nice. We can throw in another web here. That'll kill the tower. That thing's already immobilized, though, so I'm not sure if that's worth my time and energy to do. We have a matriarch right here. That's going to do a lot of damage, but it's going to trigger the retaliation, so I'd rather trigger this retaliation, although it's going to cancel the retaliation, which will allow our matriarchs to attack like this and deal even more damage. Even better. Okay, you can get in here. Again, this is our spider fodder. I don't care if they die. And, Elric, make it die. Assassinate. 61%. Very good. Go on a flank. And you are going to juice up our spiders. Our matriarchs. So they're now strengthened. And you're... Okay. Hold on. Can we, cancel that? Go this way. Walk through fire, I guess. And, yeah, juice them up. Good, good, good. Nymphs. Nymphs can walk through fire, it's okay. We can take the damage, and we may as well kill that thing. Because it's there, and that's all we can shoot at anyways. As far as you go, web the giant? It doesn't seem worth it. Rather web more units together. As far as this goes, I mean, we're like one tile away. You could probably do it, though. No, you can't. Well, you can web the wyvern. That'll hit our own thing, but do I care? Maybe a little. Psychic gaze this wyvern. We'll get it marked at the very least. We can also hit it with a sundering curse. This is by far not the most worthwhile target for us to do all this with, but you know, it's there. We may as well do it. Okay, you're just gonna hang out here, this watcher. And yeah, our spiders with their webs. I kind of want to hold on to them. Then again, we could immobilize wyvern, but doing so is going to damage our kind of shield totem, which is ultimately what it's doing. I didn't even use it to attack. Whoops. Could have done that. Okay. This may be painful. It was okay. Wasn't that bad. Having another one? Yeah, alright. Well, our critters are dying, but that's okay. Because ultimately they are going to serve the purpose of dying. Right. You are going to be a sacrifice for the retaliation. And rest in pieces, little buddy. Okay, now we're gonna web these dragons. That one's immobilized. Perfect. Let's try and immobilize the other one too while we're at it. Okay, resisted, unfortunately. Can we mind control it? What's the chance? 23%. This is 35% chance to mind control their fire giant. Let's give it a try. That would be hilarious if that worked. Nope. All right. Well, you're gonna get some damage in. Let's actually mark this one as prey. solid damage. Triggered Draconic Rage. Don't know what that is. Probably don't want to know what that is. Let's get a web in there. Okay, didn't work. You've already used your webs. You have not. Now I'm willing to sacrifice to hit 2 enemy targets. Nice, we've immobilized the Wyvern. We can get in there and start smacking the Giant, but doesn't seem worthwhile. Get a Psychic Gaze on the Giant here. It's going to stun it for a turn. Nice. Well, now it does seem worthwhile, because it's stunned. Get in there. Nice hit. Fire Runestone can attack it too, or we can attack the Wyvern. It's going to trigger a retaliation, actually. Just attack the Fire Giant. It's not going to do much damage, of course. Alright, our Hunting Spiders can go in. Because all these dragons are currently stuck. That one can retaliate, and he can attack back. So actually, let's hold off on that. Though I would like to make room for the Caustic Worm. Or we do Wand of Poison Darts against the dragon. Or, hold on, better yet. Let's get a spur to action here on this Watcher. The Watcher's going to be able to do a full attack again. These do quite a bit of damage. It's 30 damage, it's not bad. And then, let's Wand of Poison Darts this dragon. Resisted, unfortunately. Can we kill it? I doubt it. What if we were to move there, jump there, attack here, and then we can get another spider. Oh, we can't, they've already moved. Okay, what are you gonna do? Pulling up here, you won't be able to shoot anything. Pulling down there, will you? You could get here and shoot. You do some damage. You do more damage to the Wyvern. So we can't finish the Wyvern off. You're gonna advance up to there. You're gonna go through the fire. That's fine. Kill the Wyvern. Good. Asha Shadowbiter. Well, you can immediately get into combat there. Let's do it. Take the fire. What's your chance of an assassination? 37? Doesn't seem likely. Nice damage. Ogre's gonna advance. What else do we have? We have a Wild Speaker here. And dish out a little bit more damage to the dragon. Out of range. Okay, well then we're gonna hit that one. Our little worm here is gonna wait, because otherwise that's just gonna get attacked. We can summon another animal. Let's do that. That's a large pig. Well, we have a Gortusk Matriarch now. That's cool. Our Hell Pigs have evolved to newer and more terrifying forms. Okay, get some damage in there. Basically, all we have to worry about is this one. That's the only mobile target. And are you mobile? Maybe the... Yeah, I think it's just the 2 fire giants? No, hold on. Are you mobile? Shit, I don't know. Let's find out. We're done with all of our actions. There's not much more we can do anyways, so we'll see what happens. I may lose this unit of hunting spiders, which would be tragic. Doesn't seem like they're going for us. Ah, you conjured a totem. That's what you're spending your turn for? Alright. I'm alright with that. Okay. Ow. Alright, so that one was able to move, apparently. I thought we stunned it. Apparently we didn't. Maybe that was just the other one. Okay, well, we can dish out some pain here. There's another Fire Titan there, though, so if I go here, I can dish out... damn. It's not gonna work. What's our assassination chance after we hit him with this? Very good. Also good. Our Watchers. Advance to here. Okay, so I think we can trigger an assassination. 89%. You can do it. Nice. Alright. Straight up killed a giant. That's, you know, no biggie. Ogre can advance. Let's get some damage in on this one first before we rush in there with our hero. We get our Caustic Worm to flank it. But let's first drop a Psychic Gaze. Any more webs? Don't think so. But we do need to send another unit into the furnace, so let's of course send our pig matriarch. Let's first off get a marked prey down on that one. Should have done that before, but I didn't. Okay, that'll cancel that one's retaliation. And Elric, you can go on... Actually, don't go on a flank. Go on a hit them with webs. Hold on. That's gonna hit my... That's gonna be friendly fire, but we will kill a dragon, which is kind of a big deal. If you get away now, that'll trigger retaliation or not? It seems like it. Although we just kill it like this, actually. Oh no, it's gonna retaliate anyways. Alright. Kinda wanna save that spider, but get in on this dragon here. And you can leap down. This is the matriarch. She's gonna get in on this business. Deal some good damage. And can you leap behind it? You cannot. But if we move, then we absolutely can, I think. Yes, good. Awesome. Now, we hit it like so. That'll hit the hell pig, but that's fine. Just wanted to get some damage in there. You can deal a little bit more here. Can we kill it this turn? I bet we can. We use her. Awesome. Alright, dragon down. That leaves just this giant. Get our hunting spiders in on a flanking attack. It's immobilized. We got another unit of hunting spiders that we can charge in with. Even better. Okay, did retaliate, and this should do it. Awesome. Solid victory, no losses. Definitely took some damage around the board, but I'm okay with that. It's getting us a ton of mana back, and a lot of food, a lot of gold. Good stuff. And this is ready now to be extracted, harvested. Okay. Unfortunately, 4 more turns before we can put population somewhere else. Another rally of the liege going. No, still just these 2 units. I don't care. Spinner's Nest can annex another province. That is a lie. My ruler has leveled up. Very good. All right. Stenarix, what are you going to take? Experienced leader. Are you in a beast army? Yes, more or less. Well, then I think it's best to take pack leader. Buff up our beasts. Alright. All of our beasts will gain flanker and get 10% extra critical chance. Sounds good to me. Alright. You're gonna hold off here just a second, because you have some very damaged units, whereas I think most of the rest of the armies are far less damaged. Yeah. Ah, we got another tier 1 unit. You can jump in with that army, I guess. And, yeah, cool stuff. New Empire Development skill available. Again, I want to hold on to my Imperium in case we need to summon a defensive army. Spell ready, Empower Beasts. Hell yeah. So, decreases number of units into formation. All of our beasts will deal 20% extra damage, get 10% hit points, and make them demolishers. Cool. Okay, it doesn't look any different. It's just, or at least I don't think it makes them look any different. But yeah, that's awesome. So, our beasts are more powerful. It did cost us a bit of mana upkeep, but it's not that bad. You're holding there. Just hang on until we have enough money to build a teleporter. We need 280, so we should get that in 2 turns, unless we can water something else along the way, which would be great. Aside from that, looking pretty good. Let's end our turn. Well, regrettably, forgot to press record after the end turn. Basically what I do to remove the end turn times, which aren't long, but, you know, they do end up bogging videos down, is I just stop recording and then start re-recording, and then, you know, just trim the edges and do a little bit of editing and all that type of stuff. But I did forget to record last turn. Thankfully, nothing happened last turn, so we just moved some forces around. I sold some items. I queued up a teleporter here, because apparently the teleporter from the outpost didn't go through. Yeah. Nothing really happened. So, Torbeld Dragonkiller has built a root of materium. Okay, so he has 2. Does he? He does. He's got 2 of these. That's kind of dangerous. We may need to kill him. Yeah. threatening. Very threatening. Look, I know I want to keep Imperium lying around, but one of the things that's currently crippling me is, ooh, hold on. Movement cost for friendly units in your domain is reduced by -2 movement points. I imagine that makes us move faster. It's just weird and wordly, but yeah, I think that just makes us move faster. Yeah, the cost for the movement is 2 less per space moved. Wow, we would get a ton of extra research here with astral, or with ingredient experimentation. Or heroes gain more experience. We don't really need that. What do we got here? War slaves. Raising city grants +1 population to one of your cities for every 3 population of the city that was raised. We definitely want that before I attack, what's her name? And I'm gonna attack her as soon as her alliances break down. It's just the problem is, yeah, there's this strong alliance block here. We're basically getting to hostile with all of these factions. Everyone's suspicious of us. The only ones that don't hate us is Korsgul, who's indifferent, and Grix, who's barely indifferent. By the way, we're no longer the most powerful faction in the world. I think, yeah, Mustafa ibn Nazir has taken #1, and Virenwe has taken #2. So we do need to be a little bit more cautious. I mean, we were always cautious, but right. So 250 Imperium would grant all 4 of our cities +1 population. The problem is that's kind of wasted, because 2 of our cities we can't do anything else with our population. They're just kind of stuck in limbo. Can't expand them further. As much as I want to expand these ones, it would be far more cost efficient to just use this to raise the population. Which I might just do, just so that we can get some expansion going. So let's get gold deposit right here. Or I grab this already. What is this going to give me? 10 production, 10 mana. That's probably the better bet. We'll head that way. Although there's gold here too. 15 gold. More research, more mana. Let's get the research. Research post there. Let me immediately do it again. 120. Let's wait 1 turn. And the City of Funneled Webs we can do for 120. That will take 5 turns, as opposed to this one for 120 will also take 5 turns? Yeah. Then I'm better off doing it in the City of Funneled Webs, because these territories I risk losing when the enemy city expands further. So let's take what we can here. We can grab this gold vein. It's occupied. What are you occupied by? Ah, there's an army up there. Crap. And this one's also occupied. Then we're gonna build a quarry down here, I guess. Yes, I know it's been claimed. That's fine. It's built a root of materium. Hold on, do you have all 3? No, just the 2. All right. Okay, my troops. Let's send one of our Dark Warriors over there. They're gonna hang out and keep watch in this territory. Hold on, you are a legend tier unit, though. Are you the best choice? Yeah, this one is not a legend tier unit, and is, well, it doesn't matter so much. Come back this way. All of our units are gonna wait here. We need to get this teleporter going. It's gonna cost 750 to rush. Ugh. We also want to queue up a Dreadspire. It's just taking so long to produce things. We need more production, but yeah, unfortunately, can't really do that until we start raiding. Question is, who do I start raiding? Who do I attack? I want to attack her, but attacking her brings the entire alliance in on it. I could attack Grix, or Korsgul, but I'm very out of position for that. And that'll just make the alliance stronger. So, yeah, let's not. Any empire development points here? My units and cities gain +3 sensing range. That could be good. That could actually be really good. Oh, hold on, I already have that. Never mind. Just looking here. Yeah, the pillaging would be good, both of those, for when we inevitably end up getting to war. Okay. You know what? This is the one I want. My throne city would gain 15 knowledge for each magical material your empire has after, or has access to, which is a lot. That would buff us up quite a lot. Or we could gain knowledge whenever a unit gains a rank. Or I hold on to it for now. Alright, so we have unlocked a new tome. We've gotten the Ferocious Beast ability, the one that just super juices a beast of some kind. So, we could go the Tome of Summoning, as I wanted to go before. It would allow us to conjure Astral Keepers and Astral Serpents, both of which sound awesome. Great Transformation, I don't care. Don't care about any of these. This one is kind of cool, but there's really only like 2 things that I want from here, so it's not that big of a deal. Terramancy, we don't care. Pandemonium looks cool, but I think the better bet is to go with the Tome of Summoning. So we're going to grab that.
Through the art of summoning, one may become a master in every sense of the word. Call forth arcane minions and bend them to your will. Strengthen their connection to the world and watch as they lay down their existence for you. The one who willed them into being.
Alright, what I want is Arcane Bond. Arcane Bond is going to allow me to mind control them. So we got Unleash the Beast, which will be good. I've been denounced by you, of course. Of course you have. We could denounce her, which I'm gonna. She has insulted my empire, or she has ignored claims on my provinces. Alright. We will denounce her. Who else was denounced? Damn it, you two edit again. If they would ally, I'd be far more inclined to try and join in there. Okay, we're gonna just have things ready to summon, should it be necessary, because I'm kind of concerned about what's gonna happen with our enemies here. Alright, here is the place that I actually kind of need to do some expansion. So 96 for 4 turns. See, that's just, yeah, it's just a better deal. A little bit. More production from the quarry here. Gonna speed up construction process here to 5 turns. I like it. Spend 144 right now to get even more. Get a gold mine, because, you know, gold is also a problem here. And what have we here? We have a mana node. We've got all kinds of stuff. Now we'll wait. And these armies basically just have to sit around until my teleporter is ready, which is in 5 turns. Can rush it in a couple turns probably, but don't know if that'll be worth it. Okay, the movement here is a little annoying. You go that way, you go this way. Dear Lord. Alright. These guys are just gonna sit around for now. Everybody on, just park. Good raid down there to kill those units to get... Yeah, you know what? Actually, I probably should. Okay, I could send 2 armies. That way we don't have to send everything. So we'll leave Cenarix. And we'll come down with Ash and Elric Shadowbiter. Alright, then we're gonna end turn. Okay, so our troops will advance. Let's just go down the road. Follow here, and then we'll attack the Marauders down there. Should be a doable fight without having to expend any resources. You go there, and you're gonna hang out right there on this road. Just to watch to see if anybody comes in through our territory. Be unfortunate Checking all of my buildings, just to make sure that everything's producing something. City of Funneled Web still has 4 turns on its granary. Donatur still has 4 turns on Mage's Guild. Spinner's Nest has 7 turns on the Overlord's Tower. Stop clicking the wrong things. And, yeah, Arachna's Vale still has 5 turns on its Teleporter. Okay, 144 Imperium to expand to another province. We gotta do as much rapid expansion. We really have to have a strong basis here, so I think it's gonna be worth it. And let's grab a gold mine here. And we do want to make our way to the Tower of Torment, but then we're gonna have to clear the Tower of Torment too, so we're not gonna be able to make use of that just yet anyways. We have pastures here, which will actually, we should grab that shortly with the next one. It'll take 9 turns before we get the next one naturally. So we're gonna have to hasten that to grab those pastures, I think. And, yeah, we'll do the battle down here in the next turn, and, that'll be the episode. Devious Deal. A hooded hermit requests an audience. She bears 3 pages that were clearly ripped from their tomes of magic. You have a reputation of being a scholarly, oracular seer. The hermit's voice is deep and honeyed. You discern the outline of a barbed tail under her robes. I carry forbidden knowledge that can be yours. If you are determined enough to claim it. Small horns protrude from under the hermit's hood. So it's a demon. Exchange your blood for a flame-licked page. That seems fine. We would just immediately get Ignite. Exchange your blood for a frosty page, which would give us Icy Coffin. Or we can get an illuminated page, which would give us Condemnation. We don't do spirit damage. We do some frost damage. Icy Coffin, which would give a chance to be frozen. I like CC more than I like straight damage. I'm gonna exchange my blood. Synarx can take it. She's not currently fighting anything. So, we're gonna construct a teleporter here. And there's another creep army invading, so I'm just gonna wipe them out. That should be an easy fight here. Good, they're dead. I don't know where they're coming from. If it's an infestation, this army's not capable of dealing with it. If you're anyway, the Radiant Seed of Order was lost. Good. Now, if somebody could jack Torbeld's 2 Seeds of Order as well, that'd be great. Alright. So, 4 more turns on the teleporter. Let's go deal with this army. Fathomless intentions. As your troops move to attack the Astral Siphoner and its collection of horrors, the enemy squeals and submits. Undulating flesh and writhing tentacles weave around in a grotesque show of panic as your weapons surround the group of eldritch horrors from the Astral Sea. While terrifying in aspect, these beings seem to have no fight in them. At least, not for you. Allow them to spread their terror and rampage across the realm. Yeah. Well. Unfortunately, we didn't get the resources from them, but we get a little bit more evil alignment. And, you know, we found a diplomatic solution. Now they can cause terror across the world, which is, you know, for the betterment of my civilization. Alright, everybody, that's going to be all for today. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, don't forget to leave this video a like. I'm, you know, of course, very happy with how this series is going. And it will continue until its end. Alright, everyone. Catch you in the next one. Asherider out.